Yo, what's going on, man? It's your boy Superb, man. On this week's episode of MC2MC, we got special guest Solo Graves. We talk a little bit about his upcoming here in the Nashville scene, the fashion community. Then we even talk a little bit about Lawrence Fishburne and Dennis Rodman. Y'all going to tune in for that. Peace. All right, y'all. Welcome to this week's episode of MC2MC. It's your boy Superb.
Oh, Tom.
And we got a special guest today, man.
Solo Graves.
Solo Graves in the building, man. Solo Graves in the building, man. How you doing this morning, dog?
I'm good and getting better, man.
Good and getting better, man. Good and getting better, man. Hey, that's all we can do. Strive for greatness, dog.
Like to hear that.
Yeah, man. So, yeah, bro, before we get into a little bit of, what was it? Woo-wee?
Wu-wei.
Woo-wei.
Yeah.
All right, before we get into Woo-wei, you know what I'm saying? Let the people know a little bit about who Solo Graves is, dog. Take us back a little bit. Nashville native?
Nashville native, born and raised.
Unicorn.
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
Not too many of us, but yeah, born and raised.
Yeah.
Pretty much started music early on in life, you know, as expected as an artist. But I would say I didn't get too serious with it till about 3 years back.
Yeah.
That's when I was always serious, but what I mean by serious is, you know, like putting my music in places it needs to be, like, you know, getting it distributed and doing shows and, you know, being an artist.
That's facts, because a few years ago it would have been 2018, and you dropped the Pinks
EP.
Pinks.
That was the first EP I ever dropped. Anything, yeah.
I'm fucking with that My Team. I like that track off of there.
Bro, that's crazy. Yeah, that went crazy.
Yeah, cool melodies on that. But yeah, man. So you got into doing it seriously like a few years ago. Then like, what was the next step after that? So were you doing shows and stuff?
Yeah, like surprisingly, Nashville just started as a collective, like getting wind of me.
Yeah.
And like more people were reaching out for me to perform, do events. I got into modeling. I was doing fashion shows.
Mm-hmm.
Just being on every scene, you know, pretty much. And
fashion shows. So I think this is like our first time like actually talking, but I ran into you a couple times, I believe. I remember there was a locals only fashion show at the local distro last year.
Yep.
Yeah.
That's I performed at that one.
Yeah.
I wasn't in that fashion show, but I performed at that one.
Everybody was lit at that joint,
bro.
Yeah, everybody was lit at that, man.
It was like beginning COVID. Everybody was tired of it. You know, finally get to go out and do something.
Yeah. Goldie was up in that mud.
Yep, she performed.
Ashley Autumn was there. You know Joseph Bazile?
Can't say that I do.
Yeah. But nah, I remember.
Face.
Yeah, he a cool little community member out here and stuff, man. But yeah, I remember that shit was crazy. That was like my first time really seeing like the locals only stuff.
Yeah.
Like I guess in person, because I know they had like, I was kind of familiar with them along the way from like I know they was on You Can't Sit With Us. Mm-hmm. They interviewed him. What's the guy's name who runs locals only?
Mikey. Yeah, Mikey.
What's good, Mikey?
Bro, I'm gonna be honest with you. If it wasn't for Mikey, I probably wouldn't even be sitting right here.
Really?
And that's the honest truth. Like, and I had first dropped Pinks when I moved back to Nashville. I moved away for a little bit.
Yeah.
And I moved back to Nashville, and you know, I was just trying to get back on the performance scene, and a friend of mine had like it wasn't like a spam page, but it was like an art page that he didn't use. And he's like hitting me up like, yo, we reaching out, seeing if you want to perform. I didn't even know it was my friend at the time. He was just being funny. So I get that, and he's like, yo, that was me DMing you, you feel me? And, I was just thinking like, bro, what you doing here? What you know about this show? He's like, that was me DMing you.
Ah, that's crazy.
Got there, and it was just a lot of different vendors, a lot of different artwork, and Locals Only was you know, he had his pieces, his clothes, and, you know, I didn't really talk to him, and then I briefly saw his clothing and you know, kept it pushing. And I had performed, and like after I performed, like I met my photographer, Photos by Zoe.
Photos by Zoe, that's a familiar name.
Yeah, he's probably he's real big. Like whoever your favorite rapper is, I guarantee he done got some footage of
I know who that is.
Yeah.
I know who he is. Yeah.
Well, yeah, met him that night. Met Mikey with Locals Only. He came up. He was like, "Yo, you dope. Like your energy is different. You know, I'm having a show, and I would love for you to be a part of it." And I'm like, "Okay, bet." You know, I'm just getting information. You know, and I didn't go. He had invited me to the show, and I didn't go to perform because it was at a church. And he was like, "You can't cuss, and you can't really turn up." And I was like, "Nah, that ain't me." You feel me? Like I gotta be me if I'm gonna go. What? And long story short, it was in like a gym at a church, and everybody was cussing and wilding because it was like a gym. It didn't feel like a church. Okay. So I was like, "Damn, I could have went," but you know, I didn't end up doing that show. But like some months passed. And he reached out again to get me on another show. Because he started getting Cafe Coco, and he was getting it every Friday. So he's like, he wanted me to perform every Friday for him. And bro, I was performing with him every time he had it, and like the crowds were just growing and getting crazier every time. Like gradually started like a little small community. And I would say like after the second or third one, it was just like people like reciting my lyrics back. I'm like, wow, this is crazy.
That's hard,
on
bro.
down the line.
That's hard.
Yeah, facts. Like
you said that in one of your songs. What was that? You was like, was that off of? Dang, I don't know the track. That was Wu Wei. Yeah, that's all right, bro. You said that in one of the tracks.
Cause it's just like, you know, and he you know, he do his thing with the fashion. You know, he had his fashion show coming up, and he, you know, just invited me, and I was like, you know, I'll go support. Yeah. But I was just, at that time, I wasn't in the right place mentally. I was like depressed, and I was just working. I just wasn't really, you feel me, trying to be going out. Yeah. So I hit him up. I was like, you know what, I ain't gonna be able to make it. And he was just like, damn, you know, I really want you to come. Yada, yada. Long story short, I ended up going, ended up drinking. That was my first time drinking in like 6 years.
Damn.
Yeah, I quit drinking.
I know you was throwing off.
I quit drinking, and I got there, and first time drinking in like 6 years. I got drunk, and I ended up like breaking in his fashion show. Like they was in the changing room, all the women. Okay.
That's the story. I was gonna ask you about that. Bro, that was in your bio.
They end up, you know, was in there changing, and I just bust up in the motherfucker. And I was just like, hey, I'm being in this fashion show, and they all was covering themselves like, what are you doing? You know, and then like once we got to talking, and I was just telling them, like, I ain't taking no for an answer, you feel me? And I did my little model walk, and they all was in there just laughing. They was like, yeah, you can be in the show. So Mikey Buzzing's like, dude, what are you doing? He was like mad, you know, like they changing, like you got to respect the. And I was just like, you know. And he ended up, I didn't have anything to wear, so he ended up taking his jacket off of him, giving it to me, and I modeled in his jacket. And ever since I went
That's
out,
hard, bro.
The crowd went crazy. So I'm like, ever since then, like so many other opportunities happened from that, like, different people hit me up to be a part of their fashion show.
That's crazy.
Mikey has hit me up to be a part of so many fashion shows, rap shows. Anything he does, even if it's just a fashion show, if he only has one performer, he's making sure he hit me up. So, like, he always put me in a position to meet people or be seen. Yeah,
that's
so
great. Like, hey, shouts out Mikey again, man.
You're
a real
one,
bro.
I wouldn't be here, bro.
Shouts out Locals Only,
someone
man.
Like that.
Facts.
That's a name I hear a bunch. So, like, talk a little bit more about the fashion community out here, dog. So, like, I know there's Locals Only, but, like, I know there got to be a lot of other brands.
It's a lot. I know Mystic Styles. That's Mikey's cousin.
Okay.
She I think she's like based in Murfreesboro here, but she does a lot. Pretty much any fashion show that's around, she's gonna be a part of it or in it. Yeah. Same as Mikey. And it's cool, bro. I'm not even gonna lie to you. I never been to fashion shows like that. I started going in like 2019, and it's like the vibes are so lit. Like you got all your turn up music. You got your drinks, everybody just feeling good.
That's like the trap art stuff, right? I've been to a couple of the trap art.
Yes,
I think I saw you at a trap art too, like early last year.
I modeled at a trap art.
Okay, yeah. That's like, I seen you a few times, bro, around this motherfucker, man. I was like, yeah, okay. It's so like that tall nigga.
The vibes, it's something different. It's not like a rap show, or it's just not like a party or nothing. Like the fashion shows are for real a vibe. Like everybody can just go there and just like vibe out. Yeah. And, like, it's always going to be some good energy, you know.
So, do you know, like, the process behind a lot of those trap arts? Is that Mikey running those?
Nah, actually, I think they discontinued. I don't even think it's
I haven't heard of one in a minute
anymore. But, like, it was a lady running it from, I don't know where, but she had them in every state.
Oh, it was every state.
Oh,
yeah,
dang.
she had so many states with trap art, and the one here was called Trap Art Nashville, and they were big. Like the trap art, like when I ran across their page, I was like, wow, they big and they everywhere.
What it felt like going into those, it was like it kind of felt like an underground kind of like community or some shit when you go into like those trap arts. Like everybody cooling and shit, like smoking and shit. Like niggas
for
like
real.
buying the clothes and shit. Like
You got clothes,
and, like,
you got art, you got listen, you got clothes, art, fashion, music, and drinks.
Bro, yeah, pretty much. The niggas, somebody performing too, all that shit
Performing,
going on.
so it's just like you got a DJ. Shout out DJ Cool Breeze. He's always the DJ. Cool Breeze with a K. You know, he always spinning some hot shit. So it's just like when you got all that going on under one building, and like no violence, no other shit, like you cannot do nothing but have a good time.
Yeah, they definitely was a vibe.
You know, but like I said, I think they got discontinued. I don't really know the background behind it, but you know, it was something to bring the city together, like for culture. You know, like we a lot of times we have rap shows, but we don't have like. We have art shows, but like they combine rap, art, and fashion. Yeah,
that's a vibe.
You know,
it's like
so
a metropolis for like creatives and shit. I met a couple artists do those trap arts. Yeah, man. But I guess with the so like after the whole like Kevin thing, like he got you in there. So you had Pinks, then you was doing like the fashion and shit. You broke in on that bitch like, hey y'all gonna let me in this fashion shit. Then that got you in the art community. Then you came out with songs like LSD, which that's my personal favorite. I fuck with that shit.
Before LSD, it was Back Good.
Back Good. That's like that's the top one right now.
The top number one song. It's been the top number one song for like a year and a half, almost 2 years.
You said in your bio that track was the one that kind of like got you out there.
Yes, that track big. It's gonna be big, and it's forever gonna be big, and ain't nothing I can do about it. Ain't nothing nobody else can do about it. It's like it sounds so sonically pleasing to the human ear. Like the first, I used to tell people like the first 5 seconds gonna have you hooked, but like listening to it, it's the first second, like the first drop, like so it does something. So it's just like. And then it's like with that song, it's weird, bro, because that was a filler song. That was a throwaway song. That was just a song because I felt like I hadn't dropped in a while and I wanted to stay consistent. I felt like people needed something, and I was in a slump. I couldn't write, writer's block, and I came up with that song, recorded it on my daughter's birthday. My daughter's birthday on 4/20.
That's crazy.
I was supposed to go to a little session, you know. But I was just like, nah, and I had all day with my daughter, you feel me? Like, I just want to go to the studio. End up going to the studio and recorded Back Good, and it was beautiful, bro. Because I didn't even know it was going to sound like that. Because, like I said, I read it a different way. I didn't even have a flow for it. It was just a filler. It was just some shit to, you know, keep it going. But I didn't know it was going to be, like, my number one song for, like, 2 years running. And it's like, that's the song that... When I perform it, like, people gonna go nuts. People know every lyric. People gon' it's just, I don't know, bro. It's just, that's the song that did it.
Bro, how does that feel, bro? Because, like, I mean, we came across, like, quite a few artists now at this point. So, like, you, like, the first one that really been like, yo, like, people, like, singing my words back to me at my show and shit like that.
Yeah.
Like, hearing, like, underground community and shit. Like, what was that like that first time?
It's still new to me. Yeah. Like, I got so much footage on my phone. You know, shout out to, you know, my best friend, Mama. Her name is Mama. For Mama. F-O-R-M-A-M-A.
What's good with your mama?
You know, she, without her, I wouldn't be here also. Like, everything you see, like, from photos to video footage to whatever, it came from her. Every show, any hype moment, any crowd reaction, it came from her recording. Like, she catches me in my element every single time. I don't know how she does it. But anyway, like, it's a surreal feeling, like, because, like, of course you think as yourself, like, yeah, this good, this hard. I'm a good artist. Like, yeah, this song good. But it's like when other people hear it, you don't know what to expect or think. But, like, I got a job to do. My job is to perform. And, like, that's the thing about me. I'm such a great performer because I've been performing since I was 14.
Okay.
I'm 27. So out of all those years of performing, when I first started, I was terrible performer. I sucked. Like I didn't have no stage presence. I was looking down. Like I didn't know how to hold the mic. I didn't know how to project my voice. I didn't know how to interact. I didn't know how to just perform. Yeah. Or even if I had a good song, it couldn't be heard because I didn't know what to do with it.
Exactly. Okay.
And it's just like over the years I learned and perfected it. And so it's just like no cockiness. I always think you put me on the lineup with anybody, I always think I'm gonna be the best one. I always think I'm gonna be the best performer. Yeah. And it always happens like that. I don't know if y'all too familiar with it. We had this festival in Nashville. Outdoor Fest. It was huge, probably like the biggest thing I done been a part of.
Outdoor Fest.
Yeah, it was called Camp 19.
Camp 19. Hosted
by Catastrophe. You know, she's with Feet Pics and Locals Only was like the they threw it together. It was like an outdoor event. And what they did, they got the top artists of, Nashville, who in their opinion they thought were the top. And, so she hit me up and she sent me the flyer and the list, and I was the very first person on the flyer. And I was just looking at the list. I'm like, damn, they got me on here with some elites.
So who were some of the names on there? Let's see some of those names.
You had, y'all familiar with Wilkes?
Wilkes, no.
He used to be on Grind Hard with Starlito.
Shouts out Starlito.
Now he's with his own thing, Trap Nasty, doing his thing. My name Cushy, Cushy, yeah. He's big, check him out. His following is big on IG now, probably like 12K followers or something. Jelly Roll, I always shouts him out.
Jelly Roll was part of that?
He wasn't there. I'm saying he always shouts out Cushy every time, like he's a big, he said Cushy's his favorite rapper.
Really?
And Cushy's, he's on my first track on the Wu Wei.
That's Cushy. Okay, Cushy. All right.
Listen, I never knew him there. It was a lot of people, Wall Flames,
that's off.
Just all the creatives in Nashville,
that's him on the Mind and Ears.
Mind and Ears, that's Cushy. Just any top name, in Nashville was there, but it wasn't anybody. Some of the artists had to pay to get that spot because it was so many spots taken. It was a 2-day festival. Yeah. The first day was Wednesday and the second day was Thursday. The first day was the hard hitters, The
so that would have been you was on the Wednesday. Mm-hmm. The Wednesday.
And it was it started in the evening. It was like a fest. You could spend a night or whatever. You can camp out there or whatever.
Damn, bro, I've never heard of this, bro.
Yeah, it was lit.
Yeah, that sounds fun.
Yeah.
I performed late night, probably 9. And when I tell you, just the whole crowd just singing my lyrics.
That
back.
is crazy, man.
Stupid. And I'm bro, at a festival, I'm seeing so many familiar faces, so many faces I don't know, and so many people just came because they seen the flyer, they knew the other artists.
Yeah.
And I'm really seeing the artists, and I'm I know that they finna get some turn up. You feel me? But I was the best, and I tell anybody that. We watched the footage, the crowd reacted favorable to me, but. With me saying that, I saw Cushy for the first time perform with Wilkes. Wilkes, my dog, I've been knowing him some years back. And the crowd was going stupid for Cushy. So I'm who is this guy? What? I got to know him, and I fucked with the song heavy. So I'm I got to find him. I got to look him up. Went to look him up. And I was man, he's doing numbers, Let me get into it with him. And I reached out. And he reached back out. I was damn, well, they go to show he ain't too big. He's fuck them followers. I still keep it, professional.
That was the coolest people.
He charged for features or whatever, but I was talking about this Wu Wei coming out. I was finna drop this EP, yada, yada, yada. And he DM'd me and was don't drop it yet. Put me on there. Bro, it made my day, bro. I couldn't believe it because I'm such a fan of his music. I listen to his music so often. And it's just for him to reach out, and he was just telling me, everywhere he go, every studio session he goes to, somebody mentions my name. So he was nah, he had to work with me, because he just it's just he keep hearing my name too often not to. And like I said, to get back on topic, it's still surreal, just seeing everybody scream my lyrics back, That's crazy to me still.
It's the best feeling. Yeah.
That means
wild,
they
bro.
listen to it. That means they save it. That ain't me saying, listen to my shit and they're yeah, I heard it. It's like you actually taking the time to have this on repeat. You adding this to your playlist. You getting to know it.
Genuinely like it.
That's rare.
You want to perform it. You want to be the person who knows it when you see me. And that it's still surreal, bro. I don't know how to I still don't know how to be thankful or grateful for it, like in the moment. Like so many people come up to me after I perform and I really don't know how to still properly thank them because like I said, it's still surreal to me. Like I'm just out there doing my job, but to see the stuff I'm receiving, man, it's
getting
just
reciprocated back, man.
Bro,
energy, dog.
Always good. And it's like I'm not even like just like the one of the biggest names in Nashville, but it's just like every time I have a show, no matter where it is, who throws or whatever, it's just like I know it's a chance for me to get that crowd. I know I can take any crowd like I'm put in front of.
I find that interesting, man, how they're like, because even EJ, he got that kind of like that cold following.
EJ the Maker.
Yeah.
Bro, listen, he was at the locals only at the local distro.
Interesting.
He performed with Goldie.
You know what? EJ was there that night, man. Nigga was there,
yeah,
dog.
I met EJ.
I didn't even know who he was then.
That's funny.
Dang, that's crazy.
I had a show at Limelight.
Damn.
It was like probably like 2,000 people there. I'm not even gonna lie. EJ performed that night. Crowd turned up to him because like he was known by the rager community. It was like a rage.
Yep.
And so a lot of people knew him there. It was my first time meeting the crowd. And I had got to perform with Levi Patton. I don't know if y'all familiar with Levi Patton. He throws out like the Batesville shows, the Clean Book promotion.
I just learned about that guy.
Yeah, so he got me in there.
Levi was here yesterday.
He was?
Yeah.
Wow.
Pablito. Him and Pablito.
Yep.
Yeah.
Facts.
We working on something right now. That's crazy,
Yep.
dog.
That's
That's crazy as fuck, bro. Some crazy shit going on.
Everything is. Now you see what he said. Everybody bring my names up, right? Because I'm telling you, like I'm just so like linked in with everybody.
Damn, I had to like. Damn, I just met Levi yesterday. Damn, that's crazy, man.
He got me on the show. It's like we was at Limelight. It was the biggest show, like 2,000 people there. I was like, damn, there's a lot of people. And
okay,
I don't think my set. I only had 2 songs.
Yeah.
I just don't think I gave my best performance. Like I got so many followers and so many people like coming up to me after, but like I still would think that was like one of my worst performances.
I'm gonna tell you what was cool, bro. Like so. Oh, all right, yeah. Hey, y'all, we're gonna have a quick little commercial break, man.
And then we'll learn what's cool.
We'll learn what's cool. We'll get back into that.
Are you struggling with oral composition?
La la la.
Well, we've got mixers for that.
All right, so we back, peeps. What I was talking about that was cool. Solo was talking about his performances. I was gonna say what was cool. So Ashley Autumn was doing those. She was doing those strings of events at Weekend Hang Suite, the live mixes. Yeah. I actually came and I need to get you that footage actually. But yeah, I came and recorded the performance. I was gonna say that was cool hearing like LSD and like the live with the live backing band, bro.
That was my first time with a band, and you wanna know something crazier? We only performed like for an hour.
Yeah.
All my songs, and it was like 12 or 11 p.m. the night before.
Mm-hmm.
So it was just like they only had one time to perform it, and we just went. And like it was cool, bro. Like it was different. I can't say that. Like, and a lot of stuff we just have to wing it. Like,
Shouts out to Mozzie too, man. He was on that bass, bro. Shouts out Mozzie, man.
He put all that together.
Yeah, Mozzie, cool dude. He was a good host too.
Facts.
Yeah, that shit, man. Yeah, the Weekend Hang Suite thing's not going on no more. But yeah, that was cool. Ashley putting that shit together, man. Shouts out Ashley.
Shout out Ashley. Facts. Hey. She reached out. Like I said, she was another one of those to reach out. And that's also a good feel because, like, early on, you trying to, like, find how can I be heard or seen. Even, like, willing to pay to, like, do a show or open up for somebody. Like, just paying, like, willing. Like, that was me, too. Also, just paying, like, trying to get a slot, trying to get a show. And never was getting nothing out of it. Like, But, like, just to have all these collectives hitting you up every time they have something going on events, like, bro, it's like I'm truly grateful, bro, and I don't know how to even thank them enough because, like,
man, you thank them, bro, by keep giving them that art, bro. You
Facts.
keep doing your shit, dog. That's how you thank them, man. Keep giving them some shit where they like, man, damn, I want to learn the words of this. I want to come to this nigga show, man. Just keep putting your art out there, bro. That's how you thank the people, bro. You thank the fans, man. But I kind of want to ask some nerd questions now. I want to get to like
Cool.
the sound and shit. So like, I like your beat selection, bro. You got a real like kind of ambient, kind of wavy, kind of beat selection. All of them. It's always like cool little like pads, little like reverbed out sounds and shit.
Yeah.
What's the? So I want to know what your influences are. I got a name. I'm a name. But I'm gonna wait. I'm gonna wait.
Just tell me the letter. Just tell me the letter of the name. Just tell me the letter of the name. Who you think is the influence?
We got a G in there.
Okay, I don't know off the top of my head who that.
Yeah. Go ahead, name them, bro. Name them.
Influences like musically or just like for us like beats.
Musically.
Okay.
Yeah.
Man, musically, to be honest, I'm influenced by Andre 3000.
Okay.
Just because like
I can see that definitely.
I see that.
I don't know. I just like the way he play with words and like how he just still so like southern with it, like down south with it, but like can flip it to make it universal. Yeah. I like his creativity. I'm just be honest with you. A lot of mine are down south. That's just
okay. All right.
Down. I'm heavy in southern culture. I love
the guy I'm thinking is real. He's down south for sure.
Okay. So we got Andre 3000.
Okay.
We got Playboy Cardi.
I hear that. Bro, I hear that.
Like, listen, bro.
Yeah.
I know a lot of people, didn't like his last album. I wasn't
Whole lot
too
of
much of a big fan.
I'm fucking with it.
I fuck with it, but like, listen, you got to think. I came into him hearing his self-titled project, and like I just haven't heard nothing. Dalit was hard as fuck too, but it's like it just feel like instead of him progressing, it just feel like it's nothing that's not gonna be self-titled, and that's just that. But like,
he's definitely on a different vibe now. But I like it a lot. I love.
Me and Tom's theory on Whole Lotta Red was this. This is our theory on Whole Lotta Red.
Okay.
We think Whole Lotta Red is an extension of R.I.P. off of Dalit. We think R.I.P. is like the whole Lotta Red.
Yeah, that's what we think it is. Just like that sound. And
I'm gonna tell you what
going
though.
With it.
It was just too loaded for me. It was too many songs.
Okay,
I would
say if he'd have dropped an EP with like even a short album, 10 or less, he would have been. It would have
hit a little harder.
Crazy. It would have been crazy. It was still spinning.
I would have been okay with it being shorter, but at the same time, I like every track on it. Really? Like, yeah. I mean,
I'm gonna say I just wish it had the leaks on there. I have so many of his leaks that I love, and like I knew the world would love him, and it would put him at where he needs to be.
Hey, Playboy, stop losing your damn phone, boy. That's why you're getting all them leaks.
Stop.
And where's the deluxe? Where's the deluxe?
Yeah. I mean, so I got 3000. We got Playboy. Another influence is like I wouldn't say I can't even say they really influenced me to like make the music I make, but I like their sound.
Yeah.
Kevin Gates.
All right, there we go. There we go.
Like, bro, like,
Kevin Gates, bro.
I just like his aggression, but the tonage, the singing.
The tone, bro. It's the tone, bro. I hear that. Kevin Gates tone, bro.
I like
that.
It. I'm starting to fuck with Rod Wave. I just his new stuff. Like, I just like the passion in it. Like, and everybody know like I don't make music about how I'm feeling or my feelings. Cause like people always say, why you don't make sad music? Why you don't make it? Like, it's just like music is my getaway. Music my happy place. Yeah. So when I'm making music, it's like on some fun, turn up, like feeling good stuff. But like I will say something to like that is what's going on, but it's just like that. But it's just like I really like singing. I like good soulful shit. Like I just like some soul shit or like extremely turn up shit. So it's just like
I think you got a pretty like fine balance of that in your,
so
in
it's
your
like,
tracks.
I don't know who I can compare myself to or like another artist or like if I could say, but I could say I do take away from a lot of different sounds or artists.
When you name those people, when you name that, I can hear a lot of those in the songs. I wanna like LSD, bro.
Wow,
that's my favorite one. But to LSD, the actual thing, like. I need to know, bro, like, you know what I'm saying? What's your experience with LSD? Like, did that? Because you got all these wavy ass, trippy type like songs, bro. So like, was it like an LSD experience before the music making and shit? Then when you got into it, that kind of like changed your sound, or what the fuck was that?
Nah, to be honest, I just started tripping acid last year. Yeah, last year.
Yeah.
Or was it? Well, not last year, but you know, like the end of 19. Yeah. Just started tripping acid. Like I say,
I've been there, bro. I've been there.
My best friend, Mama. You know, she. I was dating her at the time, you know, and she was just telling me how, you know, she tripped before, and you know, a lot of women I was around at the time was just telling me about their trip experiences, and I was like, nah, hell no, I ain't never tripped. I ain't fucking with that shit.
It's always
acid,
like that.
Just
at
the
first.
name just
yeah, no, right.
off to me. So you feel me? I'm just thinking about somebody's face getting melted. You feel me? I'm like, acid, hell no. What? You know, so it's just like
turn me into the Joker.
Like so many beautiful. That's my thing, bro. I love women, and like that's probably gonna be my downfall. But it's just like so many beautiful women were tripping acid and was telling me about their experience, and I'm just like, bro, I would love to share that with you. You fine, you know? So it's just like,
got him.
Yeah, facts, bro. I was just got like. Him. No self-control, no more. No self-control. It's just like, bro, like, mama, it was her birthday was coming up in September, and a guy, we had just got done doing a fashion show shoot for her. We was doing a shoot for her. Yeah. He had, like, gave her, like, 4 tabs for free.
Damn.
Yeah, bro, like I said, it was for her birthday, so I was just like, damn, that's clutch, you know? So she was like, hey, you want one? I was just like, yeah, I'm gonna try one. It won't hurt to try, you know. I was nervous about it, but I waited too late. We didn't start. I didn't drop till about 10, 11 at night.
Ah, man, it was up all day.
I didn't think it did shit. Like an hour and a half passed. I'm like, bro, I'm not feeling shit. I don't see shit. But like, I was in the car. I pulled the thing down, the visor, and like I just looked and saw my pupils like dilated, like big as fuck, and they was like opening and closing. I was like, what the fuck? And like that whole night was just crazy from there, bro. Like the weather was great. It was probably like 77 or something. I'm gonna say 77 degrees outside at night. And we was like, it was like a cooler breeze blowing, like, and we was like downtown just walking, seeing so many lights, bro. And we was just like tripping that. So we sat by the river and just, I cried, bro. Like I was crying. Yeah, it was beautiful though. It was just like I was crying because like, not even that, bro. I was sad. You know, it was like, you know, you have moments of whatever you feeling doing, because it's a mental drug. It's psychedelic, and like she was telling me like some traumatic shit, and like
bro, shit just be hitting you different, bro.
Shit be hitting you different. Right here, boo-hooing, bro, crying, bro. I'm like, what the fuck? But couldn't stop. Then she playing Frank Ocean, so I was just like, bro,
oh man. Gosh, bro.
With the Frank Ocean had me sad. But like after that, like the whole night was great. Like we just driving on acid, like it was beautiful. Like everything on acid was beautiful. And like we didn't go to sleep. Of course you can't. And I had to work at like 9. Went to work on acid.
Bro, I got the same kind of experience.
It was crazy
with that
because
shit.
like they know I didn't fuck with them. Yeah. I didn't talk. I just did my work and left. So that day I'm happy, asking, can I help? Like just too jolly. And in my head I'm knowing like, bro, you is not like this. Tone it down. But I couldn't stop being happy and feeling so good. And that's what acid is for me. Like it's like a big ball of energy, like, but good happy feelings. Like it's like, I don't know how to explain it. It's just a good feeling. So I trip, you know, I don't trip a lot, but I trip more than the average, you know.
So shrooms, thoughts on shrooms?
Never taken them.
Okay.
Never did. What is it, psilocybin?
Yeah, psilocybin.
It better not be no Molly. Yeah, but nah, I haven't did psilocybin. Yeah, I want to. I know that'll be beautiful, but like
a lot smoother.
Yeah, I heard. Yeah. But I don't know. Everybody who I ask always just tell me they enjoy LSD better.
Yeah, I hear that. I hear that a lot.
Maybe, but I have heard the mellowness is better on the shrooms.
Is it?
But they tell me the sleeps and the dreams was crazy, you know.
Yeah.
So, but yeah, bro, I trip acid like a motherfucker, bro. Like, you know, I had to start microdosing because like you can't take a whole and live correctly. Like I personally, I can't. I take a quarter, and I'm still tripping. But like I was performing at Trap Art. That was my first time performing on LSD. Like I always take it, but it never like kicks in when I'm performing. I had took it before I went there, mingled a little bit, and like I started to notice, bro. Like, damn, I can't see nobody.
You on that Jimi Hendrix?
I couldn't see nobody for real, bro. Listen, I'm performing LSD for the very first time. Or second time there, and like all I see is so many people turning up, but everybody was like a blur to me. I couldn't connect with the fans. I couldn't get nobody eye contact. Like, bro, it was just like I ain't know how to experience it, bro. Like I was rapping it and the beat, but I just couldn't see nobody. Everybody was like a blur to me. Like I saw you, but I couldn't like connect with you. I couldn't like, and I was looking at the pictures, bro. Like so many photographers took of me, and you could just see. The ass was eating. Like, you can see it in my eyes, bro. My eyes was just like I saw a ghost, bro. The ass was eating.
You're just like performing, but in reality, you're just standing there, like silent while everyone else.
Which Trap Art was that?
Huh?
Which one was that?
The very last one.
The very last
Trap Art they had here, and that was like probably my best performance. Like it was so packed in there, and the whole building was like turning up with me.
I think I was there at that one. I think I was there.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure it was what I want to say. It wasn't like
what was
October.
that Trap Art? Which one was that Trap Art? What they be having like the artist names after the? I know there was like a Nipsey Hussle one. There was like a.
It wasn't J. Cole. It might have been. Yep, the cops came to that last.
That was the one. I was there. I was recording shit there.
Yep.
I was recording shit there.
Bro, cops shut it down.
Yep, that's the one. Hell yeah.
They shut it down. But yeah, bro, I'm glad they shut down like 2-3 performances after me. That's crazy because they didn't even get to have a fashion show or nothing that night. It just, the performance was too long.
They didn't.
But it was like, it was so good. They was like, no, we're not finna tell these people they can't perform. Because really, how it works is you do open mic for like the first hour or 30 minutes or 40 minutes. So it's like whoever signed up within that first bit, that's it. Because they have so many other stuff to do. They have the art present. They have the shows.
Yeah.
It just kept going on. But yeah, bro, like, acid, I take it, I do it. I would recommend everybody try it at least once in their life. The thing about me is I can't just do acid alone. Like I gotta smoke a lot of weed to like
I'll balance it out,
bro, because that shit eats me.
Hey, bro, acid got a hard edge to it, bro. You definitely need something to balance that shit out.
I get the shakes. Like it's not like no crackhead or dope shakes. It's just like you feel me? Like it's just like chills is like like this like raging energy is like. Like you gotta breathe and let it out. Like, and I pace a lot. I gotta stay moving when I'm on it because like it's just a drug that eats me, bro.
I become like a damn prophet on that shit, man.
For real?
Hell yeah, I'm the nigga who be keeping everybody together on that shit, man.
Same, bro.
Be like, hey y'all, it's all good, man. Like, it's all good, bro. It's all good, man. The top gone.
Do y'all want to know that I made that song though, LSD?
I do actually. Yeah.
Same as Bad Good. Writer, I was in a slump, writer's block. I had the thing about LSD, everybody think it's a freestyle. Because it just, the flow of it just sounds like, yeah, he went in there and just did that one take freestyle. And it's just how it, like, listening to it, it's how it sounds. But it's just like, that song was written, like, probably a year or months before even. This is how I write. I don't know how everybody else write. I write a line in my phone. I'll come back to it when I come back to it.
Yeah.
If not, when it's time for me to write to a beat that I like, I take all these notes I have compiled and I put them all together to form a song. That's how I made every song I have out.
So you just take like snips and bits of notes and put it together till it forms something.
Even if it don't go with the topic or not, I just add it to make it like. But the thing is, I switch it up, the words and cadence to like fit the beat or write it, whatever. But it's like I never write to a beat. I never.
Interesting.
Yeah, I can't write to a beat. Like, I mean, I used to when I was young, you know, we all, because it was the thing to do, y'all get together, play beats, and everybody try to write and do a song. That's not me. I don't like that. It's free, but it's not free enough. I'm more of an artist. Like, I gotta have this how I want it. I gotta mold this. Like, I can come up with some shit off that'll be cool within that day, but I'd rather have months and weeks of thoughts put out into one song.
That's kind of cool. I like that idea.
I've never heard that. I've never heard that kind of creative process. Yeah, that's really different.
Bro, that's the everybody I talk to, like, for example, I was in the studio with Cushy making this song.
Yeah.
Cushy's like the best punch-in artist I ever seen. Listen, I don't know how he does it. I was in the studio with him one day, and, like, I really felt like I wasn't supposed to be there. Like, I felt like I couldn't hang, and I really feel like anytime I'm at the studio, I'm like, I'm gonna have the best verse. Like, y'all gotta bring your shit, cause like I know like y'all can't rap or put this out like how I can. Y'all can't do what I'm gonna do. And when I got there with Cushy, like I just felt like I couldn't hold my own with him. Like any beat they put on, he was killing it from beginning to end. Like, and it sounds like the shit was written and it's off the top. Like, and it's just so crazy how he just does it. And like, but when we started to like record a song, he was punching in one bar at a time.
Yeah.
Some. All right, say that. Some. All right, you got them? Some. And then like, and it was so pure, like the way he writ on the spot, and like it was just thought about. It wasn't just no bullshit, like just feel good vibes. Like it's like bars, like shit that make you like went across the head. And so like when we was making this song, I was like, I already had my song written. You know, that's just how I do. I come to the studio already ready. And when I told him, when he asked for a feature, I wanted something new, but I was like, nah, bro, I gotta have you on my intro. He's like, bro, you really gonna put me on your intro? Like, that's love. Like, I ain't never been on nobody intro except my own. I was like, yeah, bro, I just feel like, you know, I need you on there, you know. And he like, not even gonna lie, we got there, and he wasn't feeling himself.
Really?
And I'm thinking, like, nah, bro, like, you the best punch-in artist I ever seen. Like, he was doing it, and he was like, nah, bro, I need a cigarette. He's like, I can't do this without no cigarette. He didn't have no cigarettes. And so, like, he got in there, no cigarettes. I had a blunt going. He hit that. It was cool. But, like, bro, his voice is just so pure. Like, anything I don't know how to explain it, but, like, punch in the whole time. He didn't write nothing. He punched in, and, like, the last little verse, like, he just ran that bitch through and ended the song. And it's just, like, his subject, like, I don't know how he does it, bro, but he's special. And, you know, he gonna be big. He's already big. And it's just, like, I just respect everybody else's way of writing. But me personally, I'd rather have, like, weeks or days of thoughts and ideas compiled. That's how I make my song.
I'm gonna remember that.
Yeah, it's definitely an interesting way to. Yeah, I like that.
Every single song I got out is how I made the song. Like, I never wrote like fully verse. Don't get me wrong. I have verses in my phone that like once I'm writing, I won't stop until like it's like 8 or 12 bars.
Yeah.
But like still, even with those 8 or 12. I take them and add them with another 8 or another 4 or another 6 that I got, and I still make songs with like that.
It's like painting a picture or something.
Yes, bro. It's like, weird how my brain works, but like I never can just write to a beat. Like when producers send me beats, it's hard because I don't like telling them no. Like a lot of producers want to send me beats like, yo, I sent you a beat, pal. I sent you a beat. Like it's cool, and they like, oh, you're not fucking with them. It's like, no, it's not that, bro. It's just like, if I like a beat, I'll like it, but I won't write to it. I'll just have it saved for when I want to make a song to it. Then I can go and grab my notes and put it to. But like just hearing the beat, I can't just like write to it and hear the beat. I like to listen to the beat a lot, feel it a lot, like just like a song.
Yeah,
kind of just like to sit with it for a minute,
bro. Days, weeks, months. LSD, I bought the beat and didn't record it for months. Like I knew the song perfectly. I'm. Trip being trapped in the house every day, just singing it to myself, bro. Yeah. Like without the beat, like knowing it, and like it's just that's just how I do. Like I gotta sit with the beat. I can't just, you know, because I might not like it no more after that day. If like, for example, like I get a beat and like I'm like, all right, this hard, but like I hear it again next time, I don't really like the beat.
Yeah.
So it's like versus me sitting with it, I have to like you know how people play songs over and over?
Yeah.
I play the beats like that.
Yeah.
Like, so all my beats, if you hear them, people always tell me, like, I got the best beat selection. Like, they always say, like, my beats are, like, top tier. And it's just because, like, I know what sound I want. Like, for example, I want, like, it's got to be something, like, Pierre Bourne-ish.
I hear a lot of Pierre Bourne.
Like, it's got to be, like,
beat selection.
Pierre Bourne-ish, Playboy Cardi, like... But it's got to have that grooviness, like, that like the shit that's like sonically good to you. Like please, like that's the thing with me. Like I make music that's gonna be undeniable. Like can't nobody deny it, and that's weird to say because like you gonna always have somebody that not like it, but like
nah, that's something about it.
If it's really music out here that you can't deny. Like it's something like you hate or you just tired of it, but you cannot stop singing it or thinking of it. That's how I am. Like that's how I try to make my music. Like you can't deny it. Like you can't say the beat is not good. You can't say the lyrics are not good. You can't say the vocals. It's like nothing you can say that's wrong with it. And that's just how I am as an artist at this point in my life. Like I'm not just making songs to see how people gonna react to them. It's like nah, I'm putting out what I know. You feel me?
Yeah.
You got like a formula that work for it.
Facts.
So like from like Pinks all the way up to Wu-Wei. Like, what was the transition into that? Because you was doing, like, a lot of singles and stuff.
Oh, glad you said that, bro.
Yeah.
Like, bro. So, like, everybody know, like, I'm real big into marketing. And, like, that's just something I like, bro. It's just, like, I just like coming up with strategies and ideas and then seeing them turn out, like, wow. Versus just trying to, like, for example, like, I just flow. Also, I never like. It's probably bad because they're like, you're supposed to have like a 6-week plan or this and this and that. Like that don't work for me.
Yeah.
Everybody's different. Like, with me, I flow and just flowing and got me everything I needed. So that's how I do. But like, with this thing, I was on like some shit. Like the marketers was teaching me like, if you're still new, which I was, but I wasn't. But it's like new to the world, but like familiar with Nashville.
Yeah.
So I'm still trying to get the word on me. Like Nashville's cool. But it's like, it's hard. Like. Pushing 12 to 20 songs on somebody that you just met.
Yeah.
Especially if they never heard anything from you or don't even know. It's like, it might listen to the first song or, it's just like, they're not lit. And it's like, with me, everything is special to me. I don't want none of my songs slept on. Because, like, I know what it took for me and I know that this song, if it was anywhere, it would be big. So it's like, I can't have that. So it's just like, I was just like, nah, I got to release singles. And market that single, get this single, because like this is my thing. This how I had it going. I was releasing every 2 months.
Yeah.
Because I got like 11 or 12 singles. I want to say.
Yeah.
Excluded from the EPs. Because that's another thing. It's about building your catalog up too. So when they hear that one song they like, they can go find you and say, "Oh damn, he's a solid artist. He really doing it." Like it's not just like he has a song out. And it's like my thing is I don't want my music slept on. And a lot of people don't care if theirs is. It's just like, nah, I really care about my music. Like, this is the only thing I know how to do, like, is make music. Like, people ask you, what's your talent? I don't even know. I don't have no talent, to be honest. Only thing I know how to do is music.
Yeah.
I'm an artist, a musician, bro. I'm a rapper, singer. They like, when I tell people I'm a musician, they like, what instrument you play? I'm like, the voice. You feel me? That's all I know.
Yeah.
So it's just like, with the single route, it was just like, I wanted, like, this how I did. With the single route, I would drop a single, promote it, have a photo shoot for it, so have pictures building around it, have behind the scenes footage, have show footage, and I try to perform 3 or 4 times before I release a new single. So I would market it I would milk it. I would squeeze everything I could. I would do everything I could to like market that one song until it was time to move to the next. Versus trying to market 12 songs or 20 songs.
That makes sense.
So, like, I just was on the single. I said I was never going to drop an album or an EP until, like, I got, like, on. Because I was going to be like, damn, debut album.
Yeah.
Or debut. It was like, the reason I had to drop an EP now, which originally was supposed to be 6 songs, but it's 4 because I couldn't get 2 songs cleared on some other shit.
Sample clearing, yeah.
So, I had to just give them what I have is what I'm giving. But yeah, like I said I'd never drop an album, but the demand been so high. It's like, come on, bro, we need something. We need at least something to ride to.
That's
like
crazy.
We know all your singles by now. We know all of them. We just need a solid project. So I just felt like it was time from that's how it goes. So like Pinks, I dropped 4 songs as an EP. I didn't know how to market then though. I just was happy that they was everywhere in the world.
But that's what you were saying. You was first kind of starting getting it serious.
Yeah.
And then like one song on there, my team blew up, like on Spotify. It had got put in a playlist a big playlist. I can't remember the name, but from that playlist, like everybody else added to their playlist.
Yeah.
And like still to this day, like probably got like over 20K streams, but like the saves, that's what I like. I like looking at the saves. Streams is cool. People can have fake streams.
But hey, wait, we're gonna do another commercial break here before we go into the rest of Wu Wei.
Bet.
Are you tired of inadequate equipment? We've got beats for that.
All right, we back, man. Solo done came in with the whole damn merch line and shit, though. This nigga goddamn
the
games, you know what I'm saying?
Wine? He has
LSD
sangria?
lighter, you know what I'm saying?
Go shake them up one time. Let them know what's in there.
Play.
Go zoom in on the back of it. The song title.
Got the song titles on the back of this mug, though, man. We're going to have to, we're going to probably take some pictures of this, have this, like, edited in so people can look, man. That's
we'll
crazy.
do some close-ups and splice them in.
Oh, man. Yeah, bro, hold up, man. So, yeah, we're gonna kind of get into the tail end of this, man, on Wu Wei, bro. So, I had some questions on it specifically. I wanted to know what Wu Wei means.
Wu Wei. It means non-doing.
Non-doing.
It means to do nothing. It means to flow.
Interesting.
Wu Wei, it's just, I'm studying, like, Taoism.
Okay. All right, bro. Hold up, bro. Nigga done got.
For those listening,
hold up.
It's Tao is spelled with a T, T-A-O, T-A-O-I-S-M, Taoism. And studying the Tao means the way.
Yeah.
I don't know if people are religious or not. I'm not personally, but you know, the Tao was here before any religion. You know, it's just the way. It's just flow. It's just life. It's just you being you. So, but yeah, Wu Wei, it means the art of non-doing, doing nothing. Do nothing and everything gets done.
Interesting.
You know? Interesting. Do nothing and everything gets done. And that don't mean like, you know, lay on the couch all day.
Yeah.
It means like if I'm doing what I'm supposed to do, but like I'm not trying to like overly do the things and just let them happen. Like if I'm putting the steps, or like if I order the wine, order my labels, and I put them on, and these end up selling millions or going crazy, like it just, I was flowing, bro. Like I took the steps to do it, but at the same time, I did nothing to make it get $1 million. Like I wasn't, you know, I was just flowing, bro, doing what I'm supposed to do.
I flow like water. I flow like water, yeah.
Flow like water, yeah.
Flow like water, yeah. Flow like water, yeah.
Because water, bro, that's another thing. Bruce Lee, he's like, be like water. You know, and I was just like trying to wrap my mind around that, like for years, like what do you mean by that? He's like, just flow, be like water. Like water, it has no direction. It just goes where it needs to go, does what it needs to do, nourishes what it needs to nourish, and gives what it needs to give, and it just do its thing. Like nobody tell water what to do, how to do it, how to be water. It just be.
Water like that little cool homie that just everywhere, bro. Like, oh damn, bro, what's good, water?
Yeah.
How you doing, dog?
That's how I try to view myself. Like being everywhere, nourishing to everything. You know,
it's good philosophy to go by.
Just,
yeah.
You know, yeah, facts, bro. But yeah, Wu Wei just means do nothing and everything gets done, bro. Like, it's hard. Like, you really got to be into it to, like, truly understand.
Yeah.
But, like,
no forcing anything.
That's kind of like similar.
No forcing.
That's kind of similar to the.
We humans.
It's like everything that is everything that will be.
Simple.
Basically, it's like it's like
because we humans, bro. Like you know, we got this brain. This brain just so powerful, bro. The brain can do everything. We already know this. Like the brain's so powerful. We want to know what the fuck the brain will be doing after we no longer conscious. After we dead, we want to know what's going to be happening, what it's going to be doing, how the shit going to be. That's how deep the brain will go. Like that's how it's wired to do. So like with me, like I just got to shut some of that off and just like flow. Yeah. Whatever happens. Like that's why bad and good. Like what is that to me? Like people know me. Like I get depressed. As we all do, we all humans, but like I never stress or like be mad about a situation because like I know there's a reason it's supposed to happen.
Yeah.
I got fired from a great job, bro. And without me getting fired from that job, I would have never met someone at another job who sparked all this for me to be here today.
Yeah.
You feel what I'm saying? So just flowing, bro, like, and like accepting the shit how it's supposed to happen. Like, yeah, that bad thing happened, but you got to think of what's finna happen now. Instead of just dwelling on it's always something that's bad, like, damn, this is fucked up, and that don't do nothing for me, but just make me madder and sadder. So it's like you just gotta flow, bro.
Yeah, I definitely think the root of like that sadness when you're creative is like expectations. So like if you're working on something for so long and you expect it to do something, and it doesn't do that, then it just gets you more down. So I definitely like that flow like water kind of stuff. It's just like have no expectations, just do what you need to do. Hopefully it works out. Like
just piggyback off that, y'all. I can't make this up. Listen, I've been depressed like this past week or two, just like on some other shit I'm dealing with. Like not even on nothing involved in this. It's just life. You know, it's being a human.
Yeah, we all get those bro. We all rough patches.
Exactly.
You never know what nobody's going on. You know,
exactly.
In their own head or what they're dealing with.
Yeah.
So it's just like, but at the same time, my project came out Sunday, a week ago today. So it's like, I don't know if y'all know, but it's so hard to like promote or be present or do something when you like depressed or feeling depressed and want to just stay in bed all day. And it's just like, I wasn't really promoting this. I wasn't really marketing how it was, but like just flowing, like the shit all came to me. Like, I don't understand, bro. Like, you know, it's just so weird because everything's happened. Like, I haven't even had to, like, it's so many fans done shared my EP. They done shared my posts. They done shared my songs. They streaming it. They making videos of them listening to it. My merch end up coming in the same, like, Friday night. End up having this podcast today. So it's just like, I'll end up having 2 random photo shoots, you know, like, off the strength. So it's just like, me not doing nothing, it still end up just like flowing and working itself out. Like I have all this content to use. I have all these people like working with me and I did nothing, you feel me? So it's just like, bro, I just be flowing with life. Even when I'm down and depressed, like I adopted Wu Wei and, you know, I think everybody should adopt it, you know, because like we only making life harder for ourselves when we go against flow and try to force shit and try to plan shit. Like, don't get me wrong, planning is strategic, but like with me, I don't plan nothing. Yeah. Like, I just go with, because it's going to happen how it's supposed to happen. Every time I plan something, never go as planned, never happen how I want to happen, and I'm never satisfied. But when I just flow, I'm open to whatever. Yeah. I'm open to whatever's going to happen. And also with planning, it strips you or robs you from like experiences. Like, if I plan something or I want something to go this way, if it didn't go this way, I could have not met another person or heard someone needs to hear or done something. So it's like, it's making me stay towards that way with my plan versus just being open to flow and accept everything coming. So it's just short.
Words of wisdom, man.
Just flowing, bro. Just flow. Man. Yeah. Just flow. Do nothing. Just flow. And everything gets done.
Well, I had one more question on I guess before we kind of wrap things up. I feel like Mental GOAT was like part 2 to like LSD. I know you was like the LSO, like in that mud. Yeah.
I got like three songs on here that's talking about LSD. I don't know, I just talk about LSD. Because,
hey, it's them women in LSD, man.
I mean, it wasn't a part 2, but it was definitely an extension of some sort. Like with Mental GOAT, that's probably like, I can't even choose a favorite. I've been trying to choose a favorite, but like that's probably like one of my favorites.
I think I got to start by it. I think that was my favorite one off of that.
It's one of my favorites, bro, because like it's just like, it sounds so sonically good. It's so smooth, and it's just like, man, it's just like, I don't know how to explain it. Like with that one, same process, like a whole bunch of scattered notes. Yeah. And feeling, and just feeling, really. I was just feeling it.
That's an interesting flow, because you kind of got like, it's like certain breaks and pauses and stuff with like your flow. Like, you know, like some people get like real like lyrical miracle and shit and just be saying like a whole bunch of shit, but you seem to like, you know what I'm saying?
I'm already knowing.
But it's like, bro, just you got an interesting. It's like the gaps and pauses, like the melodies and shit. When you come in, you definitely got some kind of like formula going on with it. And I think that's interesting to know how you like piece the lyrics and shit together. Now it like makes
like,
more sense in hindsight.
To piggyback off what you just said, it's just like, I think a lot of artists want to show you that they capable of being smart or can formulate bars or I'm barred up. I got that don't matter to me no more. I'm more so I like music for what it does to me, like feelings.
Yeah.
Like so, like I could give you a whole song bar, and then I have no feeling in it. Just be like some nice lyrics. Like damn, these are bars. But like I just gotta give you that feeling.
Yeah.
I gotta give you that. I gotta put you in where I am at the time of recording it. Like I gotta make you feel that. Like. And like you said, with the gaps and the different changes of the harmonies, or like some parts rapping, some parts singing, some parts just harmonizing, like that's just all what I felt in the moment. And like I knew how I wanted people to receive it. Like that's another thing about me. Like I'm not too rapidy. I'm not the most lyrical, most barred. I just like feelings. Like I like my music to sound good and feel good. You feel me? So it's just like with mental. /GOAT, I knew I wanted that to be like just a song people can feel me on, cause like lately I just been releasing a lot of up tempo, groovy ass. This project was more so like vibe, like it's just like waving, like just groovy, just some like a groovy ass ride ass tape,
Yeah.
And I know Lawrence Fishburne. I actually had heard that one before it came out. And you put that on there.
Had to put that on this one. Had to. It
Great
fit with the other
Lawrence
three.
Fishburne.
And also,
Lawrence
I
Fishburne.
felt it was slept on.
Yeah.
I felt like I didn't promote it good. Like, it was hard. I don't get me wrong. I dropped it during a pandemic.
Yeah.
And I didn't know how to like. And also, like, yeah, it was true a pandemic, but like we also were facing like social injustice at the time. So like I just didn't feel. Same with LSD. Like I had dropped Lawrence Fishburne and LSD like 2 months prior to each other. So it's like I feel like I never could fully promote those two because of I just at the time I wasn't in the right headspace. Like it was so much going on.
Yeah.
So like I felt like I didn't want to promote my music during the time of this social injustice. Like so I just didn't, even though it's my job, I have a job to do, it just people wasn't on that. It was like worldly, we was like in trauma. So like you have to take a break from like you, and like I was like, you know what? A lot of people have heard Lawrence Fishburne. A lot of people hit me up. It's one of their favorites. Like it got a lot of saves. But I'm like, nah, I gotta throw that on the album because I really feel like that one was slept on and missed. And now it gives it a chance for people to hear it, like with my collective of other, that second life, exactly. And people hitting me up saying, yeah, Lawrence Fishburne my favorite on there. I'm like, yeah, that's cool. Cause I'm like, I'm knowing you probably didn't get a first chance to hear it, and like you hearing it now, so it's like fresh and new to you, and it's like, damn. And so yeah, I had to throw that back on there. Lawrence Fishburne, like that was another thing. Like I'm always known for like my song titles. Like
It is a
great title.
Lawrence Fishburne.
Shout out to Lawrence Fishburne.
Yeah, man.
Cause niggas be acting, and he can act his ass off. So that was the title of the song, Lawrence Fishburne, and he don't got no Instagram or nothing, so I couldn't like tag him or
in that
spam
shit.
him or nothing.
Yeah, he old
but
school.
I got a song called Dennis Rodman.
Yep.
And Dennis Rodman, I got, I have screenshots of the conversation. Like, listen, I just wanted Dennis Rodman to hear the song.
So you had an actual conversation
I got
with
his
him?
actual number. I got text messages in my phone right now that I can show y'all.
What the
from
fuck?
Dennis
This
Rodman.
is some crazy shit, dude.
I can go to my DMs and show y'all, like, nothing to lie about. Like,
Damn, bro.
That's awesome.
That's
Dennis
fucking
Rodman, bro,
sick.
legend, bro. And it's just
that's
like,
awesome.
Damn.
It's not that big to me no more because like I talked to him now. So it's just like, we last time we talked, that was probably a year ago. He just texted me and was like, you trying to bet some money on the Titans and Chiefs.
What the fuck, bro?
And I was just like,
This is
nigga,
insane,
the
man.
Titans are going to crush the Chiefs. And it was like, when they put us out the playoffs the last game before the Super Bowl.
Damn.
And he just texted me like, did you want to, let me see if I can pull it up. I'm just keep talking. But I'm just going to type in his name. I'm just going to type in Dennis and see what pops up, bro.
One of my favorite basketball players.
Bro.
Wow.
Listen,
That's cool.
No
Dennis
one
Rodman.
goes hard like
What
Dennis
is that?
Rodman. Oh, that's awesome, dude.
This nigga got Dennis Rodman number. What the hell going on today? This is some crazy
Dennis
shit.
Rodman.
Same
Dennis,
motherfucker
bro.
who be over there in
But guess
Korea.
what? What he said? Happy New Year's, 2020 is love. He said, do the Titans really got it this year? Okay, sure. Ha ha ha. And y'all know it's him because he texts so weird. He texts like the dots after. Even if you look on his social media and you see it, you know it's him texting. He said, do the Titans really got it this year? Okay, ha ha, sure. You feel me? Just talking shit because he knew I was a Titan fan.
Yeah.
You know, and like, I don't even brag about it. I never tell people I know Dennis Rodman. I got his number on, you know, because, like, for what? You know, it's cool.
Yeah.
It's an accomplishment. Like, it happened. But, like, that song is, like, it did what it did. Like, I made a song called Dennis Rodman. I wanted people to tag him in it. You know how you do.
Yeah.
And I wanted him to hear it. But he was so big at the time, and his name was geared around so much at the time. Like, nah, it's no way he gonna hear this.
Yeah.
And
Especially with The Last Dance coming out and his name being like.
but you know what's so crazy?
Yeah.
The song came out before The Last Dance.
Oh, really?
It came out. I want to say it came out in 19.
Yeah.
Yeah, it came out in 19, March of 19.
Perfect timing.
And like a few months after that, he was crazy. It's like every time I saw on TV, Dennis Rodman was like a commercial. He was at the Laker game. He was. Jordan was talking about him. He was featured on everything. I'm like, damn. Like, but yeah. So like, long story short, one day I had posted my streams for Dennis Rodman. They had like I want to say like 10,000 streams.
Yeah.
At the time, and I had posted it on IG to show people like, wow, it got that big. And Dennis Rodman liked it, and I was like, what the fuck? This is
That's
fake.
crazy.
He did not just like my post. I've been trying to get this to him like for so long, and now it's got 10,000 streams. But like, you know, people want to see you doing something before they just, you know,
Yeah.
a million people can tag him in a post, like, you know. But he saw it, he liked it, and bro, I immediately DM'd him, bro, like,
Yeah, I mean, you got to.
is this real?
You
You know,
got to.
because he's such a troll though. Like he's childish, bro. Like he's a troll, bro. One time I was like pouring my feelings out to him, like telling him how much it meant for him to like it and, you know, be seen. And you know what he replied back to me? I got the horses in the bag. I said, oh my goodness, bro. Like, you feel me? You just not cared about what I had to say. But yeah, you feel me? That's just Dennis, bro. He's a troll, bro. He's cool people, you know.
That sounds about right,
bro.
yeah.
God damn. Man.
Or one time, like I said, same situation. The very first time, you know, I'm just venting out to him, and he just left an emoji, like, the eyes up emoji, like, you feel me? I'm like, okay, silly ass boy, you know, but he's cool, bro. Like, he mentioned me in his story before. He gave me his personal email. That's how it all started. Like, he heard the song. He's like, yo, email this so-and-so. And I screenshot that and showed everybody. And, like, it was like, dude, you got Dennis Rodman's personal email. It's up from there, you know. But long story short, he had too much going on, got too famous at the time. And he's just like, you know, I kind of got swept under the rug.
Yeah, he was doing a lot of shit at that time. I know
He
he was
was
chilling with like Kim
interviewing
Jong-un
Mike.
and shit. Fucking,
Yeah.
fucking cool.
Busy
cooking
guy,
Kim Jong-un
busy guy.
and shit. What kind of fucking
No,
shit is that?
yeah, for
Yeah.
real. Around that,
Yeah.
all that time, bro. And, you know, just, I tried to reach out to his son, his daughter. I wanted everybody to hear the song, bro. It's like, he finally, like, got it. And then, like, one day he was just like, hey, I got a phone to where I can, like, text fans from. He's just like, don't be spamming me, going crazy and sending all this. And he's like, but if you ever want to, you know, reach out, you know, here's my personal number. Don't give it out type shit.
That's awesome.
Gave me his number, you know. Like I said, we don't really text like that. Like I said, I texted him about a year ago. We just talking about Titans and stuff. And,
Wow.
you know, I might reach out every now and then,
Yeah.
just wish all is well on Instagram or something. But, like, he busy, man. You know, I'm busy, you know. I ain't even on that no more. But that was just a thing to get. And I was just like, man, you know, that was dope. I was like, if I can get Lawrence Fishburne to hear this, you know, that'll be dope too. Because, like, he was one of my favorite actors, you know. And his old ass don't even got no Instagram, bro. How the fuck you Lawrence Fishburne played in the goddamn Matrix and all these amazing roles and you have no IG?
That's so funny. We almost watched Matrix last night.
Man, that's crazy. Well, man, I want to say, bro, before we wrap it up, man, this has been a dope episode, bro. I wanted to say, man, let the people know what Solo Graves, man, what you planning to do in the future, man. Some of the shit you working on, what you looking forward to accomplish coming up, man, the rest of this year.
I got no plans. I'm just flowing.
Just flowing, bro, right?
flowing. Like
Flowing.
water.
Flowing like water.
I don't got no plans. I don't know what's coming up. I don't know what's gonna happen this year, but I'm open to all of it, and I'm accepting everything that comes my way. And just I can tell you this, it's gonna be more from me. I don't know what that is. Whether it's more music, more
chips,
visuals, more merch.
Yeah.
I just know it's gonna be more of me
Yeah.
this year, so you can
That's
expect
hard.
more, you know. But as far as anything coming out, nah. I just released an EP, and I'm finna milk that bitch. I'm finna market that bitch until you're tired of it. Tired of hearing it, tired of seeing it. And then maybe towards the end of the year or something, I'll write something to, you know, just be like, all right, it's been a whole year, goddamn. I guess I'll drop y'all something.
Yeah.
You know. So,
Interesting.
Well,
Well,
dude,
hey,
I'm
man.
digging what
Yeah.
you're doing.
I'm
Definitely
digging
go,
it too, bro.
Definitely go check out the merch because this is
Yeah, bro.
This stuff is awesome.
Yes, sir. Some
Hey,
of that
man.
12% alky.
Yeah.
Hey, bro.
Woo way.
Get yourself a little drink and
Y'all
then,
saw
you
it
know.
here first, man, on MC2MC, man.
Here first.
We got the shit, bro. We got the visual representation of everything that's going on here with Solo Graves, man. But hey, you know what I'm saying? This has been a dope episode. It's your boy Superb.
Oh, Tom.
Solo Graves.
Hey, man, we gonna catch y'all on next week's episode of MC2MC, man. Peace out, y'all.
Peace.
Hey.